Welcome, guys, to Jumade channel. As you know, we talk about EB2NIW. I just want to say a big thank you to all of you out there that have subscribed to my channel. Many very nice people make good comments when I drop video. I just want to thank you. Your kindness fuel my energy to make more video. And for you out there, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. That's the only one. I know you've been viewing it because the number of people viewing is greater than the subscriber. For you viewing it, when you subscribe, you encourage me. So I look forward to, hearing from you. Today we're talking about EB1. Usually we talk about EB2NIW and EB1A. EB1A is what we're talking about today. If you have X factor, if you have things that can, stand out among 1% out of 100, EB1A is meant for you. And today I just want to take you through what you need. If you have everything that you need to get EBA between 3 to 6 months, you have your green card process completed. And I want to tell you, it's not everybody that is in this category. I don't mind what's with people. I tell you as it is. Not everyone. The first thing that you have to consider if you want to submit EB1A application is, are you 1% of the 100 on top of your career? Because that's critical to applying for EB1. If you know you can prove, you have documentation, because everything lies on the burden of proof. If you have documentation that you know you can use to prove that, okay, I'm just 1% on the people in my career, then this visa is for you. And when you have it, all you have to do is to gather all your evidence. There are two parts to A. The first part of analysis is that, are you really 1% on top of your career? In that first paragraph, you have to do what makes you think, okay, these are the criteria that makes me think, the summary of everything that you have. So that summary, you put it out there. And the next thing you do is the two-part analysis. The second part is that if you have one award, which is a Nobel Prize, you qualify. You just have to prove. But if you don't have Nobel Prize, Nobel Prize or anything like that, and all you have is there are other thing criterias that you need to meet. You just three of them. But I always like people to be on the safer side to pick four because it's very, very I can say it's subjective. One case officer will say, wow, this is extraordinary. Another case officer will say, what's this is not different from ordinary. So because of that, it's always better to make sure you have at least four. But the requirement says have three, you know, you just have three uh, criteria out of 10. And what are these criteria when you want to look at it? Member of a profession, judging the work of others, leading a critical role in a distinguished organization, and having a high salary and ensuring that, okay, your work are publicized, maybe media or journals. And another thing is that commercial success. If you say you have this, you have commercial success for it, and the evidence that some of your work, maybe you have journal, there's difference between journal publication and media publication. Then the original contribution to the field. So these are the criteria that are out there. And many of you, if you can sit down very well, you'll find out that you qualify. All you need to do, especially to people from Africa, we don't document, and that could be a problem. But if you document, there are some people at the level that can actually meet up for this EB1A. And the EB1A, it takes a lot of work. You have to have your proof of document, but it's not impossible, it's achievable. As at the moment, EB1A is even, stable with the approval rate. It's still maintaining 70 to 75% approval rate, whereas critically EB2 is dropping. We don't know the reason why it's dropping, but that's just the criteria. It's moved from 80% to 60%, even 60% it's dropped to about 50% now. But there's still a lot of people that are still getting EB2. Don't be discouraged with EB2 because if they say 50%, tell yourself you'll be part of that 50%. Usually, some people said, even if it's going to be 1%, I'm going to be part. So that is EB2. But for your EB1A, for those of you that have X factor, I want to hear from you and I want to tell you that you are able to do this. And all you need is just get your proof of body, sit down and do a critical analysis. You go immediately for your interview, do all the process, and get your green card. Unlike EB2, that is there's a lot of backlog and you have to wait. So if you're hard there and you know that you have X factor, things that I mentioned, and I'm going to run through them again: high salary, leading critical role in a distinguished organization, being a member of profession, and judging the work of other people, commercial success, publication in the media, and a journal article research or publication, um, professional membership. So all these criteria, all you need to do is to get three that are very good one or four and put in your application. I know that it's going to be a good one. Thank you for listening to me today. Don't forget to subscribe and drop any comments, any question below. Thank you.